Fire Pink Elephant review. Arcade Fire are my 163rd favorite band, and while they are not incredibly high in my ranking system of my 400 favorite bands by percentages, I was obsessed with 2022's Wii when it came out. So let's see how Arcade Fire followed up my personal favorite album by them, my personal preference for how they operate in the sphere of music churning. Let's find out if they move up or down from their perch as my 163rd favorite band, which really ain't so bad, right? You could be all the way down in the 300s or even the I'm ranking, I think right now I've ranked 382 or 3 bands. So Arcade Fire beating out 200 and something bands. I am anti-intro, I'm anti-interlude, and this intro, let me tell you, rarely does an intro go for 3 minutes and 12 seconds and do absolutely nothing. You can tell me in the comments that it sets the atmosphere, it tells a story, yada, yada, yada. Can't stand ya, but it blows for nearly 4 minutes. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Oh, and later in the track list, on track 6 and track 9, there's no joke there, there is more wastage of time. It's about 8 minutes of complete skips for me in the intros, interludes, and intersections of time, space, and coffee. If you like instrumental passages that are completely static and motionless, you can rock out to Beyond Salvation, She Cries Diamond Rain, and honestly, they should just be called Synth Nothing 1 and 2, or Synth Nothing 1, 2, and 3, or 2 and 3. You get the message. Let me talk about something positive. Maybe there's positivity here. Another minute passes, and finally, we get some singing. And I'm much less cranky, thank goodness. I love mood rings, even though I've never had one. That's the whole story. And now all is well. Maybe. The title track, Pink Elephant, has more of the musculature of a solid opening track. A moody, loose transposition of finding meaning in life and heartbreak all wrapped into one. Don't think about pink elephants in the room. We will be fine, I promise. Year of the Snake is a tribal bass drum assault with I can't say names good. She's taking the lead singing part with a whispery, wiltery, wavery kind of vocal inflection that kind of wafts, and it's a narrative about breaking free and trying something new, even as those things give you injuries or scars. It's worthwhile and while at the same time, so that one's not too bad. Circle of Trust is a dirty dance anthem with a surreal and spacey vibe, while the band do kind of hit a nerve inside of me on I Love Her Shadow and Stuck on My Head. Props for the band like resisting Spotify's E label on this one, if you know what I'm talking about. There's some F words on Stuck on My Head. Don't tell Spotify. Yep, I picked my nose. Neither of those, they hit a nerve with me, like I Love Her Shadow and Stuck on My Head, but neither of them are really injecting themselves into my soul. And those are my two favorites. There are positive listening experiences to be had on Pink Elephant, but they are few and far between, with many of the slow-paced songs rambling on for 6 or 70 minutes, and there's other songs that are beeps and boops and done, and nothing. It's artistic, it is creative, but not particularly rocking or fun to listen to. I guess maybe if you're in the right mood, this could be a really good album. The production's good, the writing's like the lyrically, it's interesting. But I guess I'm more of a fan of the album We, and a few select cuts of 2010's The Suburbs, because this Pink Elephant is not really scratching any of my my musical itches or titches. Arcade Fire were in my ranking system. They were in between Lady Gaga and Mayor Breslin, which is very strange in my ranking system. But with no real songs that I enjoy on this record, Arcade Fire and Pink Elephant, they are dropping 10 spots to become my 173rd favorite band, placing them underneath The Descendants and Alan. Like, they're in between The Descendants and Alan Jackson of all artists. But we need the it's a 1 out of 5. It's a 1 out of 5.